This is a short video to look at the sharing and import features of Rubrica with respect to the rubrics themselves, and also having a look at the offerings that we have on the web for you sharing your rubrics with both your school and the broader Rubrica community. So let's go to the rubrics list, and from there, of course, we can select a rubric to look at by tapping on its name, and we then see that we have the share button up here at the top right. Now, sharing a rubric allows you to email the rubric to a friend or colleague within your school or elsewhere, or to submit the rubric to our website, where we will assess it and most likely include it on the list of rubrics that anyone visiting the Rubrica website can see. And also from within Rubrica, download and import into Rubrica itself for others to use. You have the option here that if you are on a multi-license arrangement with us, that we can then, by tapping this button here, we can then keep the rubric private to your school only, to those teachers registered on the same license number within the school. So those are the various options. I'm going to start, however, just by emailing a rubric to myself so that you can see how the process works. So if we tap the email button, up it comes. Now you can see the text here is in fact a representation of the rubric that Rubrica can interpret and import in. So I'm going to send the rubric to Advaita Digital, us, and then tap send, and off it goes. Now from there, I will whiz over to our mail program, and you can see that the rubric has come in. Now, the trick here, if you receive an email from a rubric from someone else as an email, the way to go about it is that we just tap in the body of the email and select from the word start down to and including the word end, as you can see I've done there. So that is the entirety of the rubric itself. I then tap copy. It's on the clipboard. We go back to Rubrica. And from there, if we go to our rubrics list, we see we have the import button here. So we tap import, and it brings us to this layout. Now, tapping the watch video button, of course, brings up this video. Now, what we then need to do is select this big field here and tap twice to get the paste button, and paste, and the rubric that we've just copied comes into the field. Now, from there, we can tap the import button, and boom, there it is. As you can see, we put the word imported on the end there to indicate that it is imported, but you can then start to work with it to change it to suit you. So we can change its name, just call it essay grading, and we're done. So simple as that, to share rubrics amongst yourselves, so one person within the department can have the job of developing all the rubrics and share them to the others. Now, however, let's now go back to our list, and we can see that the rubric we imported is there. However, if we go back to import a rubric and tap on the import from web tab there, we can see that what we have done is we have actually gone to the web and listed the rubrics that are available on our website for you to download and import. You can view the details of any rubric by tapping on the details button, and that brings up a picture of the rubric that you can look at and decide if it is one that is suitable for you that you might want to use. And from there, tapping the download button will bring it in. If I go back to the list view, and you see that because I'm on a multi-license arrangement with this particular registration of Rubrica, a My School button appears. Tapping that will then show you those rubrics that are shared just to your school only. And again, you can view the details and import. If I go back to the main list, and again we go to this one at the top here, and we've decided we want that rubric, tapping the download button will actually then bring it into Rubrica for you to use. And we go to the list there, and we see that it's in the list at the bottom there. So simple as, but also hopefully powerful, and will facilitate your use of Rubrica and assessment of your students. Thank you very much.